Yo, what's up, YouTube? This your boy CHANEY live coming at y'all with another vlog again. Today, man, I wanted to talk to y'all about budgeting, man. Very important topic, man. A lot of people have a lot of questions and concerns, and I speak with a lot of people on a regular basis, and what they need to understand is everybody has an opportunity to capitalize on their budget. A lot of people think having a successful budget has a lot to do with how much money you make. It has nothing to do with that. You can actually ball on a budget, man. Okay, and that's what this video is pretty much going to be, giving you guys some insight on. All right. So the first thing I want to talk about, just for starters, man, like I mentioned, it's not about how much money you make, it's how well you manage that money, okay? When you look at budgeting, man, my overall goal and the way that I have allowed my budget to work in my favor, okay, is from, I have a simple rule, okay? And this simple rule is, whatever I make, whatever I net in a month, okay, my overall goal, okay, is to only use a half of that, like 50% of whatever my monthly net income is, to pay all of my expenses, okay? And then the other half that's left over is money that goes into the bank or into your savings, however you do it. It doesn't matter, okay? Some people say, well, what if I only make this amount of money? I'll give you an example. Some people say, okay, well, I only make $1,000 a month, okay? How can I live off of half of $1,000 a month? I'm gonna tell you, I've done it, okay? For somebody that only makes, a certain amount per month, okay, what you have to do is you have to adjust your living lifestyle, your living expenses, and pretty much, how you manage your finances based on that budget, okay? For me, if it was my situation, okay, and I only made like $1,000 a month, all right, what I would be looking for as far as my living situation, I would be looking to rent a room. I would find someone that has like a 2-bedroom apartment that's looking for a roommate. I would rent a room, okay? Sometimes they have real nice large houses, man, where you can rent a room, okay? I would rent a room for like $300, man. Okay, sometimes in situations like that, you can rent a room, man, for $300, all bills included, bro. Okay, not only that, I even lived in a efficiency at one point. You know what I'm saying? It was a room, a kitchen, and a restroom, man. Okay, all bills included. Okay. This put me in a position where I was able to put money aside and stack money, okay? As you stack money, some people say, some people, they want nice things, man. They want Gucci, they want all of this stuff. Now, you don't need that stuff, but at the end of the day, if you do want to have those things, you can achieve it, okay? If you look at it from this perspective of saving $500 a month, okay? You do that, you might have to do that, and you may have to sacrifice for 6 months. You may have to sacrifice for 12 months, okay? But at the end of 12 months, you got $6,000 in savings, right? At that point, you can say, okay, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna get me some Gucci sneaks. Or, I'm gonna go get me, let me go get this Versace shirt that I really want. Or let me go get this one thing that I really want. Let me go shopping. You don't even have to get Gucci and all of that stuff. Be like, I'm gonna take $1,000 and I'm gonna upgrade my whole wardrobe, okay? So now, for somebody that's making $1,000 a month, you look incredible. You know what I'm saying? Some people, the problem with society, man, is that most people are living, when they say live below your means, a lot of people take that the wrong way, okay? A lot of people are living above their means, you know? It's some people, man, that, you know, you can finance anything. Yes, you can get a nice crib, but what good is having a nice crib if you can't put no furniture in the bad boy? What good is having a nice crib where it's you know, all you got is a bed? Like, you can't even put nice things in it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can have nice things, you know what I'm saying, no matter what their income is, but you have to know how to apply, you know, your budget in such a way where you are putting yourself in a position where you have money put aside, or you're prepared for those large purchases. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know guys, man, they make some of them even make decent money. You know what I'm saying? They went out, they got a brand new car, beautiful. You know, it's a blessing, man. You get yourself something nice. You know, I support that, man. I encourage it, man. And you know what? I think it's a great thing. But here's the situation. Now, they got this nice car, but they are slave to Uber. They are slave to DoorDash and all of these places because they overextended. Just because you qualify for it, don't mean that it's the right move for your financial plans and your financial budget, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to consider, man. It's your budget, man. Don't do it based on just because you get approved. They don't know what's best for you. They don't care if you got to sleep in that vehicle, okay, just to be able to pay the bill. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about that. It's up to you to make the right choices and the right decisions based on your financial budget. You know, so going back to make it $1,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Okay, somebody that make $1,000 a month, they don't need no car payment, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't need no car payment. Now, some people say, well, I live with my parents, so I'll pay the car and they can pay for everything else. Fine, man. If I was you, okay, I wouldn't be spending all my money on no car. I would be stacking my bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't learn these things, man, until you out here in the world and you got to experience it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like I took advantage, man, of a lot of time that I had where I could have been putting money aside, man, like getting just coming up, just stacking, man, just building, right? I took advantage of the opportunities where I didn't have a lot of expenses, okay, and I was blowing money, you know, and that's a common thing, especially when you young, you just starting out in life, man. You kind of developing, you kind of learning, you know what I'm saying? You stay at home rent free, so you go out and you get this fancy car, okay, instead of stacking your bread, so that when you leave your parents' home, you got car, house, and all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Who says you're too young to buy a house at 21? You know what I'm saying? Who said you're too young to have, you know, to be successful and have great things at a young age? There's no such thing. Okay, so what we need to do, man, is we need to sit down, we need to crack down, and we need to look at our budget, and we need to apply our budget. Now, if you done already went out here and got you some $600, $700 car payment and things of that nature, and you only making $1,000 a month, you know, it ain't really much you can do to kind of decrease that. But what you can do is you can go pick up some more work, get a second job or something, and you can increase your income. You know what I'm saying? But you could take $1,000 a month, man, live off of half of that. Especially, man, if you don't have no expenses otherwise and you staying at home, man, stack that bread, man. Stack that bread, okay? That $500 you put aside every month is going to be $6,000 at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? You could pay cash for a car. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be honest with you. You could pay cash. You could get a $6,000 if you financed a $6,000 car. If you bought it from one of these companies, that's and I ain't trying to be disrespectful to the industry, but you know, they ripping people off. You know what I'm saying? Like, they go to the auction, they get these cars for 6 G's, and then they turn around and sell it to you for 12 G's. You know what I'm saying? So imagine if you bought the car for 6 G's just like they did. You totally eliminated, you saved yourself 6 G's, and you don't have no car payment. You know what I'm saying? So the reality is, if you set up your budget in a certain way where you can put money aside, that money that you're putting aside is going to put you in a position where you don't need for anything. You don't need to finance much of anything. I mean, at the most, a house, you know what I'm saying? And you could do that over time. You know, heck, if you make less than $1,000 a month, you may even want to consider, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't encourage this, man. This stuff I did, man. I can't tell you nothing that I didn't do myself. But, man, I stayed in my vehicle for a few months, man. Rent free, bro. You know, rent free. And I was clean as I don't know what. Clothes clean. Still could go to the laundromat, you know. Every morning, I would go to the rec center. You know what I'm saying? Take me a nice little shower, man. Brush my teeth, do my hair, fix myself up. I don't care if you're a woman. I don't care if you got to go in there with your flat irons or whatever, man. Stack that paper, man. Use it as an opportunity. This ain't a situation. I wasn't in that situation. I could have easily, let me tell you something. When I stayed in my vehicle for a few months, I could have easily went home. I could have easily called and said, "Ma, I need a place to stay. Dad, I need a place to stay," or stay with one of my friends and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't do that, man. I just toughed it out, man. If the weather permitted, if the weather permitted me to be able to do it comfortably, I did it, man. And I stacked my bread, man. You know what I'm saying? And I did that for a few months, man. And I had my apartment, I had my vehicle, I had 2 jobs, man. You know, nothing could stop me, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta be willing to make those sacrifices, man. Everybody want nice things. Everybody want new things, man. But stick to your budget, man, and stick to your own. Look at where your finances are and do your own thing, man. Don't worry about what everybody else doing. Don't let these commercials and all of this stuff distract you, man. Stack your bread, man. You know what I'm saying? Freaking Lexus and Honda and BMW and Mercedes, they got money, man. Okay? They don't need your money. You need your money more than they need their money. You dig what I'm saying? So you stack your bread, and guess what? You'll be able to have all that stuff yourself anyway. You just gonna do it your way. You gonna do it the smart way and not do it based on the way that everybody else doing it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason for people to be losing their houses. Like, I'm looking at all these celebrities, you know, they done made all of this money, man, and they freaking going bankrupt, houses getting foreclosed on. It's ridiculous. It make you think, like, okay, like, all of the stuff that they spent the money on, they could have still had that eat without going bankrupt. You can still have Versace this and Versace that without going bankrupt, man. But you gotta have a budget. You can't just let that check come and just do what you want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? It's a time and a place for everything, and timing is everything, man. You know what I'm saying? So look, man, I ain't gonna keep y'all all day. I done lived off $1,000 a month. Okay, either you gonna stay at $1,000 a month, and I'm gonna tell you something. If you don't do right with that $1,000, it's gonna turn into freaking $500 a month, and then it may even turn into nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do the right things, you could lose at any given day. You could lose your job. The government can shut down. All of this stuff, man. The only person you can count on, man, is you. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at these government workers complaining and crying. I'm like, what was you doing with the money when the government was open? What were you doing? How were you managing your money when the government was open? The government, if I work for the government and the government shut down, okay? And I'm not taking nothing away from anybody. I think it's sad what people are going through. It's not anybody's fault. It's just the way society, man, has trained us to think and has taught us how to manage our money. You know what I'm saying? But if the government shut down for 3 months, 4 months, you should be able to cover you. You should already have money put aside, man, for that. You should already be prepared for that. And I'm just using that as an example, okay? If you don't, it's not your fault. Everybody don't know what I know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't handling their financial, and I'm telling y'all from somebody that had finance experience. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not financially on point. You dig what I'm saying? 90% of the people are not financially conscious, I should say. You know what I'm saying? But I'm making this video, man, to give you guys an opportunity to do it. It don't matter how much money you make, it's how you do it. Okay? If you want to be wealthy, if you want to be rich, if you want to have money put aside for your opportunity when it comes, you don't have to know what the money is for when you put it aside. That's the thing. Some people say, I'm saving up for a car, or I'm saving up for a house, and I'm saving up for this. All of that is fine. You know what I'm saying? But God will show you what you saving up for when the time comes. You just make sure that you doing your part. Okay? If something happened, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing anybody can take from me that I'm not prepared to replenish myself. Okay? And that is the idea, that is the attitude, man, and that is the way we need to be looking at our budget and our finances, man. Okay? Get prepared. You don't know what's going to happen. Okay? You may be saving up for Gucci, and the next thing you know, you may get an opportunity that require you to leave the country and be at a specific place at a specific time, and you know what, you be like, I thought this was for Gucci, but God knew it was for this, and I'm glad I'm prepared for it. My job, it looked like it was secure, okay, but it's gone, and you know what? I ain't tripping over it because God made sure I was prepared for it. You dig what I'm saying? But God is one thing, and you are responsible for another thing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all about what God do. It's about what you do and how you manage your situation. So I say all of this, man, to just say, man, you can ball on a budget. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to go on $1,000, $2,000 shopping spree when you got 10 G's in the bank. But you gotta have the money in the bank, and then you can start pulling from it. You know what I'm saying? The problem is we pulling for money, and I'm telling you, Versace, Gucci, all of these people, they got money, man. The last thing you want to do is give them your last. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to go out and party and blow all your money every weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? You could go out and party. I'm going to tell you something. If you go out and party every weekend, yes, you might have a good time. But if you stack your bread and you go out and party maybe once a month, once every 2 months, man, you living it up. You buying out the bar. You got paper. And you don't have to worry about nobody buying you no drink, putting nothing in it. You don't got to worry about none of that crap. You buying your own drinks. You don't need nothing from nobody. Your family will be so proud. The ones that really, really are supportive of you being successful. You know what I'm saying? And then, not outside of family and stuff, your haters will feel however they want. You know what I'm saying? But don't be worried about, you know what I'm saying? Like, people may see you driving an older vehicle. They don't know what you got in the bank. They may be looking like, they wish they was doing this. No, they don't. Okay? They could probably buy your car, your house, and your whole outfit, man. People that's really successful, that really got it, they don't wear it on their back, man. They don't wear it on their sleeve. They don't wear it on their collar, man. That's the people that really got it, man. They don't need to show it, man. They got it, bro. Be one of those people, man. And you will be wealthy. You will be rich. You will be successful. You'll be wealthy, man. All wealth is, people think wealth is like all of this money passed down. That ain't wealth, man. All wealth is, man, is a substantial amount of funds put aside that you have developed over time, man. And it don't matter how much it is, it don't matter how much you make, okay? But your ability to put money aside and be like, yeah, I want this, I'm gonna keep it in my cart. Yeah, I want this, I'm gonna keep it in my cart. I'm gonna put it on hold. Once I hit this plateau in my savings, I'm gonna get that. Or I'm gonna get this. And then you still got money left over. You know, the goal is to buy nice things with only using like 10% of what you really have. You know, somebody may see you with some Gucci sneaks and they may think, oh man, that's all, like, dang, you went and, you know, you had a nice paycheck. Nah, you got these Gucci sneaks because you had money, you've been budgeting, you got money put aside, you know what I'm saying? You could get 20 Gucci sneaks, but you were satisfied and content with just getting one, okay? And you was willing to wait 6 months to 12 months to get it. You dig what I'm saying? So that's my message, man, on budgeting, man. I encourage everybody to get on board, man, so we can all be wealthy and we can all be successful. It don't matter if you make $10 an hour. It don't matter if you make 30, 50, 40. It don't matter if you got millions in the bank, man. Even millionaires and billionaires, man, they losing houses and going bankrupt, man, because they don't even budget their money right. You dig what I'm saying? So budgeting don't got nothing to do with how much you make. It all got to do with your level of discipline and your level of financial consciousness, man. So I encourage everybody, man, to get on board, get your finances together, get your budget on paper, put it down, break it down. Make sure that you only spending half of what you make on to survive, and the other half, man, should be stacking. Okay? If your lifestyle ain't set up to do it that way, you might need to cut some things out. I had to I had to get rid of some stuff in order to get my finances together, and that may be you too. So again, it's been a pleasure, y'all. This your boy CHANEY Live. Just dropping another vlog on y'all, man. Thank you so much for your support. Continue to subscribe to the channel. And I promise you, I got so much more great keys and information coming your way, man. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you guys on the next vlog. Out.